Hey everyone, welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie, your daily recap of market action. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down what happened in the stock market yesterday. So let's get right into it. Just a quick reminder, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt, your leading provider for individual investment solutions and mutual funds. Visit amf-capital.de for more information. So, stocks were all over the place on Monday. We saw a mixed bag of results, with tech names really feeling the pressure. Apple in particular was dragging the sector down as concerns mounted over iPhone 16 sales. The stock was down almost 3% after analysts pointed out that early demand for the new smartphone is lagging behind last year's model. Not great news for one of the biggest names in the game. Now, what's really got investors on edge is the looming decision from the Federal Reserve. We're heading into a pretty big week, with the central bank expected to deliver its first interest rate cut in 4 years. Yeah, you heard that right. The first cut in years. That's a huge shift from the tightening stance they've held for a while, aiming to keep inflation in check. The big question on everyone's mind, how big will that cut be? There's growing speculation that the Fed could go for a 50 basis point cut, which would be a pretty bold move. That's up from just a 30% chance a week ago, now sitting at about 59%. Meanwhile, the odds of a more modest 25 basis point cut are down to 41%, according to the CME FedWatch tool. A half-point cut would be designed to support the labor market and help fend off a recession, but it also comes with risks. It could signal that the Fed sees some rough waters ahead for the economy, and that might spook investors even more. It's going to be an intense week for the markets as we wait for that Fed decision, and it's safe to say investors are on edge trying to figure out what the central bank is thinking. That's all for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'm Endrit Sella, and I'll be back tomorrow morning to give you the latest on the market's reaction to this crucial week ahead. Thanks for tuning in and see you tomorrow.